There is another name for subsidy inside this country now. Because when people don't talk and say, if I say this government say they pay subsidy, nobody will agree with them. I'll say reasons with them. Now, there is another name for subsidy. They say a shortfall. Shortfall. Make I no enter deep. You understand? You say, go deep, daddy. Make I no enter deep. Make you first watch this video. When we come back, let us discuss. Let us know if shortfall is different from subsidy or they are the same thing. Because they are not confusing us with a shortfall. Watch this video.
Is subsidy being paid or not? This has been the question on the minds of some Nigerians who are wondering why the pump price of fuel has remained within the benchmark of 617 and 700 naira per litre in spite of changes in global oil prices. Economic analysts believe the federal government is still augmenting the cost of fuel being sold to Nigerians. A recent report by an online news outlet, The Cable, indicates that President Bola Tinubu approved a request by the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited to utilize the 2023 final dividends due to the Federation to pay for petrol subsidy. The report also cited sources at the presidency confirming that the president approved the suspension of the payment of the 2024 interim dividends to the Federation in order to augment NNPC's cash flow. But at Monday's briefing on NNPC's 2023 audited financial statement, the company pointed out it is selling petrol at only half the landing cost. Chief Financial Officer of NNPC says the National Oil Company is only bearing what he called the shortfall and not subsidy.
In the last 8 or 9 years, this company, even corporation as it were, has not paid anybody a dime or 1 naira as subsidy. No one has been paid kobo by NNPC as in the name of subsidy. That means no marketer has received money from us by way of subsidy. What has been happening is that we've been importing PMS, landing at a certain price, at a cost price, and government is telling us to sell it at half price. So the delta between that landed price and the half price is what we call shortfall, or call it subsidy. And the deal is between Federation and ourselves to reconcile, and sometimes they give us money, sometimes we do net ups.
Though the Chief Financial Officer did not exactly indicate the amount, but according to The Cable, it costs NNPC 7.8 trillion naira to make up for the shortfall in the first 7 months of the year. The question now is the shortfall a form of subsidy or not?
You don't see him. If you don't understand what's happening inside that video, they try to tell us there is no subsidy. Because people don't put eye and say, with what they are selling oil in the international market, and government is telling us that there is no subsidy, and they still retain the price at NNPC for PMS to be 600 and something, say there should be a problem somewhere. Because if there is no subsidy, coupled with what they are selling oil in the international market, and NNPC is selling PMS 600 and something, say it no make sense. It's supposed to pass that amount. It's supposed high. Well. That means there is a subsidy one way or the other, which they are not telling us. The people where they in charge now, when I say I'm that man we talk for that, they say that he be the financial whatever with NNPC. Now I come to explain now. It's that video where you watch. He said, look, say there is no subsidy. But they import, if they import petroleum products, for this in this matter, now let's just stick to PMS. If they import PMS, which you know as fuel, say the landing cost no be wetin dey sell am. Say President Tinubu they mandate them on the price to sell it, which is half of the landing cost, and this is what they have been selling ever since fuel subsidy was removed. Wait to you get with me, I won't understand. And inside that video, before I talk with her, inside that video, I hear them say for this past 7 months, you understand? For the past 7 months, that they have spent 7.8 trillion naira on top this thing where this man will explain inside that video, like they call them shortfall, say no be subsidy. Say now the money where they use the patch. You understand? The landing cost, so that Nigerians will go buy the PMS at a very high price. So they are selling half of the landing cost, half price of the landing cost to Nigerians. And government, they use money, they patch them. And for this for the past 7 months, they patching money. Now 7.8 trillion naira. Hey, my God. You hear them, I be no hear them. What does that tell you? The man even talk and say sometimes government they pay, sometimes government they pay. So I wanna take the run on. If government sometimes they pay and sometimes they don't they pay. And this one a shortfall. What makes it different from subsidy? Subsidy no be the money where government they pay to reduce the price of a particular goods. What makes it different from so? See, this whole arrangement, the only thing me I understand be say they just come and shout for us, subsidy is gone. So that nobody go to expect any documentation about subsidy anywhere. Because they have said subsidy is gone. So for you to come and start asking questions, say, how much did you pay for subsidy this month? How much? There is no documentation about subsidy anymore. And that has given room for fraud. They are now stealing. Because they have told you subsidy is gone. There's no documentation about subsidy. Because if they tell you say subsidy is still there, you go to ask questions. Now what they say, no day. So any money where they use, because they use, what they are now doing like is palliative. The subsidy that they don't convert them to palliative. You understand? And you cannot come and ask government, how much are you using as palliative to your citizens? You understand? Now why that man they tell you say government go say may they say half. You understand? May they say half of the landing cost. May they say PMS like half of the landing cost to Nigerians. May they no sell them the full price. And then government sometimes go give them palliative, sometimes will give them palliative. So anything where they enter palliative, you cannot hold government accountable and say, how much did you use as palliative for these people? How much did you use as palliative for this, for that? So that is the corruption now. They are now looting more money. There is no record of this. They are now looting more money. Are you seeing it? They are saying subsidy is criminality. This one is a higher criminality. Now they are calling it shortfall. What will not assault, they call it shortfall. Now that subsidy money now they come now as they go take do and chop the one where they want chop, then use part of it. Third NNPC, you must not sell at the landing cost. Cut it by half. This one they go. Sometimes they go give them, sometimes they don't go give them. You understand? So that they go just maintain that 600 they dance for there, 617 or 600 and something. You understand? And then the remaining money they go chop them. Look at for 7 months now. Look at what they are saying. The government has spent 7.8 trillion as palliative. Don't call it subsidy. Palliative, shortfall to NNPC. You see it? I cannot talk again. Now there I will end them. Who gets sense? Make it get sense. This is the worst of it now. This is the worst. This is better criminal. The worst criminals in the system. Now then be this. I go say on a later.
For over a decade, this has been the birthplace of innovation. Innocent Vehicles is a testament to resilience, employing international best practices to create more than just a car. Every vehicle here tells a story of durability, fuel economy and safety. Crafted with the African spirit, the Nigerian heart. These vehicles surrounding me embody the unique concept of regionalization, each one designed to cater to the tastes and preferences of our people. From the streets in Nigeria to the terrains of the Sahara, these vehicles are designed for our roads, For our people, this is more than a vehicle. It's a symbol of our progress, our resilience, our collective success story. Your feedback drives us to continuously innovate and improve. Innocent Vehicle, the pride of African roads.